Michelle says hello.
Michelle's the greatest. Tell Michelle I said hi.
Girls from our class.
Michelle's the greatest. Hey, I want to get right to this cool school because we're at the DePaul School for Dyslexia. We're inside the class. We really want to talk about the interesting techniques they use. Mrs. Gorst is going to give us an example of that. You use something called a memory board, Mrs. Gorst?
Memory board, yes.
And how does, well, why don't we see how you use it, and then I'll ask you how it works.
Okay. All right, here we go. Stitch. S-T-I-T-C-H. Stitch. Stitch means to fasten with a needle and thread.
Okay,
Good.
now the definition is up there on the smart board.
Correct.
But it's interesting. So when they said stitch, they traced with their fingers like they were writing it.
Correct.
So and then they were rubbing it like this. So what's going on there?
Multisensory. The more senses they use when writing, the more likely they are to retain the information.
Is that right?
So we're using all of our senses.
And is that a specific tool for dyslexia, or does that encompass many different learning disabilities?
Many different learning disabilities. Yes.
I've never seen such a thing. That's fascinating.
If we have younger students that don't work with a memory board, we might get out shaving cream so they can write in the shaving cream for that different texture, using a wall, just all different textures.
And just with a sense of touching something while you're reading the definition, it's going to
Correct.
sink it in.
And that's, they also put their elbows up so the information goes up to their brain.
Wow. Now, there's an auditory as well? What?
An auditory drill, yes, we do those so that these students master the beginning sounds and word families to use for decoding, which is reading, and encoding, which is writing.
You want to show how that works?
Sure.
How does that work?
Stand up. Will just face me. And I'm going to say a word. I want you to listen for the word family and repeat that word family. Squid.
Id, I-D, id.
Plan.
An, A-N-N.
Stuck.
Uck, U-C-K, uck.
Smell.
L-E-L-L-L.
So you're saying a word, and then they're giving you the sound and the spelling of the last of the
The
word.
word family, yes, it's the ending. We divide our words into beginning sounds and word families for both reading, when they're decoding that word, and when they're encoding, going to write it down. They can listen for the beginning
And the
sounds.
significance of standing up and doing it that way?
Again, just another sense. Standing, I have them stand looking directly at me. That visual posture.
And that's awesome. I mean, and this is the thing that in other schools where kids may not need the extra attention, they don't have time to do something like this. They may not have the technique. But here at DePaul School, you can do nothing but take that time and use those techniques.
Repetition. Practice, practice, practice.
Because these are smart kids. These are wonderfully smart kids.
Absolutely.
You just got to speak the right language, right, guys?
Absolutely.
Right, guys? Right. Yeah, all right. Fantastic. When we come back, we're going to go outside. We're going to get the whole school together. You guys want to do that? All right, stick around, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Valentine's Day. More Good Day Tampa Bay.